Hey guys, nice to see you again. I have been so busy and not able to upload any video. Sorry about that. Anyway, I wish this video is useful for you. So this is SketchUp for AutoCAD LT or 2D user. And use SketchUp to draw sliding window. The thing is, many offices have only AutoCAD LT and SketchUp, but not full version of AutoCAD. Therefore, the 3D must be done in SketchUp. And also, your boss just expect you to know everything, so it's always good to equip ourselves to know more software. And I think SketchUp 3D is quite easy to use. Of course, AutoCAD 3D is great too. So let's learn it. This tutorial is for users who don't know SketchUp but knows CAD 2D. When we create 3D in SketchUp, we can draw it directly inside SketchUp. Or we can also prepare some 2D drawings in CAD first and then import into SketchUp and make it a 3D model. So for me, for simple 3D, I will just draw it in SketchUp. For more complex one, I prefer to use CAD Create 2D first. So this is the workflow I recommend to you. I will give you different example later, but this particular one, this first one, I will just use SketchUp to draw the 3D model. Before you can continue, of course, you need to download SketchUp. You go to the SketchUp website, sketchup.com, and you just need to try SketchUp. You can install it and use it for 1 month. After that, you can use the web version, which is still free. So let's get started. First, I will load up the SketchUp. So this is the welcome screen. The first thing is you need to select a particular template. For me, in this case, will be in millimeter. You see the heart? When you click this, it means this is the default template. Just like AutoCAD ACAD ISO. So I select this to be my default template, architectural millimeter. And then I will just click here to open. Okay. This guide is for you to have a reference of the size of object you are going to create. The first thing you need to know is how to use the mouse. So to orbit, just hold the mouse wheel. So you hold the mouse wheel, and if you move it horizontally, you are walking around an object. When you move your mouse up, you are seeing the bottom. When you move it down, you are seeing the top. Okay? And then to zoom in and zoom out, scroll forward and backward, just like AutoCAD. So scroll forward to zoom in and backward to zoom out, and the mouse pointer is the center of zoom. Okay? Just like AutoCAD. And then to pan around, you need to hold the Shift key with the mouse wheel. So you hold the Shift key and the mouse wheel, and now you can move your mouse to pan around. Okay, so that's the basic operation. Now we just focus on the command related to creating the sliding window. Once you are able to create the first model, you have confidence and you can learn some more. So this is the model we are going to create. I will just make it smaller so I can see it and you can see it. Okay. So first I will select the tools here. This is a rectangle tool. So I will draw the outside rectangle first. So rectangle, you can see by default it is drawing on the ground. So because the window we are going to draw should be vertical, standing up. So first I press escape, and then before I click any point, I press the left arrow key. You see now it changed to green color window. Let me show you. So the left arrow key, the up arrow key, and the right arrow key allows you to select how you are going to create your rectangle. So I press the left once, you can see now it is green in color. So I click any point and move, you can see I'm drawing it vertically. Now I will input the number 1200, comma 1000. You can see from the lower left corner the dimension. Okay, this is exactly the same as AutoCAD. You type X, comma Y. Okay, and then you press enter. Make sure you use enter, don't use spacebar. Spacebar is enter in AutoCAD but not in SketchUp. Okay, so you press enter. Now you created a rectangle. Whenever you create something which is close, SketchUp will create a surface for you, so you can see white color means there's a surface inside. Now I will draw the offset. You see the offset should be 50, so it is here. Yeah, SketchUp also has offset, just like AutoCAD. So offset, you move your mouse inside the rectangle. You see it is on edge. Now you click and move. You can see you can offset in and outside. So you move inside and input 50, enter. Now I zoom in, you can see now I have two lines. Now I will press spacebar. In SketchUp, spacebar means select. So spacebar means select. Exactly the same as you pick this button here. So we use it a lot. Whenever I want to change it to select mode, I press spacebar. So spacebar, and then I click inside. You see this is the face, and then I can do delete. Press the delete button, I can delete the face. So now I have this outer frame, and I can see the outer frame thickness is 100. So I will use this button, push pull. So in AutoCAD 3D it is push pull, and in SketchUp it is push pull. Okay, so I select this button and move your mouse over. The key point is you see the red arrow head. The red, when you move your red arrow head inside boundary, you see it highlight the surface with dotted line. Now you can click and move it in, move it further inside, and input the distance 100. Okay, now you can see I created a 3D. Okay, now I will press spacebar and I will select by window or crossing. You see it is just like AutoCAD. You select by crossing or by window, but you need to click and hold your mouse. Not like AutoCAD, just pick 2 points. You have to click and hold. Okay, or you can also triple click 1, 2, 3. Very fast. Triple click, you will be able to select the whole thing. and then you right click and make it as a group. Okay, now this is a group. Why I need to make it as a group? The reason is in SketchUp, whenever you create multiple objects, when they touch each other, they will merge automatically into a single object. If you don't want them to merge, you see, I don't want the outer frame to merge with the inner frame, which is different object. So I make it as a group. They will not merge. I show you here. For example, I draw a rectangle. Oh, sorry. So I draw a rectangle here. I draw another rectangle there. I press spacebar and I select this one, and I click on it, and then there's a move you can see here. Click the move, pick any point and move it so they are overlapping. Now press spacebar again, go back to select mode. You can see they now merge into single object. If you try to use move again, you see they merge into single object. But let me undo it by Ctrl C, or come here, undo. Okay, so I undo twice, I spacebar, and then I double click to select everything. The idea is if you single click, you select one object. If you double click, you select that object and the object connected. If you triple click, you select all connected. In this case, I just need double click. Now I will right click and make group, and then I select the move tools again and click and move. You see, now press spacebar. If I click and move it again away, you see they are not merged into a single object. Okay, so that's why. Next, I will draw the inner frame. For the inner frame, I will start with a rectangle, but before that I can see the size of rectangle. The width is 620. How to draw at that point? In AutoCAD, we can use object snap from and other skill. In SketchUp, you do it by using some construction line. So first, we select this tape measure tools, and then I will just click on this edge and then move it along the x-axis direction. You can see red color. It is along the red axis. Okay, make sure it is along red axis, and then you type 620, enter. You see it will draw a construction line from that face. Now I can draw a rectangle from the intersection here to the intersection here. See, I don't need to press arrow because I picked two opposite corner points. SketchUp knows this is the rectangle you want. Okay, and then I will do offset again. So offset, I click inside, and then I will input 40, enter, spacebar to change it to select mode, select the face, delete the face. Okay, now I will do push pull, click inside and move it forward, and it should be 50, enter. So spacebar, now you can see the frame is created. Again, I need to make it as a group, so I triple click 1, 2, 3 and right click, make group. Okay, next I will draw the glass. For the glass, I again will start with a rectangle. I will click upon here and upon here, you see, and then spacebar, and then push pull, click and move forward. This time the glass is 10 millimeters, so 10, enter, spacebar. Now I will triple click to select the whole thing, and again I will right click, make it as a group. And I want to make it so that I can see it as a glass. How to do it? I will select the pink bucket here, and then I go to the side. This is called default tray. In here you can see there's a home button. First I click here. It means the material inside your model. We don't have window here, so I will click the drop down and select from here the glass and mirror, and then I select this one, translucent glass. So I click and then I click. You see now I can see it transparent. So I press spacebar, go back to select mode. Now the thing is, I need to move this glass so that this is in the middle of the frame. How to do it? There are two ways to do it. One is you pick the midpoint of the glass thickness here and move it to the midpoint of the frame. The other way is you just type in a number. So let's learn the first method. Move it with midpoint to midpoint. So if you just do it now, you will fail. Let me show you. Move, and then you try to get the midpoint of the glass. You see it doesn't give you any midpoint. The reason is, even though you assign transparent material onto an object, SketchUp by default won't see through it. I mean the snap object. So what to do? You have to go to View, Face Style, X-ray. Now this is X-ray, means this is in X-ray mode. Now you see you can pick the midpoint here. So to use the move tools, you do this. Select the move over and pick the midpoint, and then pick the midpoint of the frame. You see, this is how you can do it. You can go back by View, Face Style, and X-ray. Okay, so now you can see it is in the middle. This is one way to do it. Let me undo it first. So undo. The other way is you just input the number. Push-pull some object from the same level, move one of them to the middle. We do this a lot. Instead of picking the midpoint each time you have to zoom in, you can do a simple map and then just type in the number. How to? There's a move formula. The idea is, you see, we have two objects. We build up the thickness. This is capital letter W. This is small w. So these are the different thickness. So build from the same ground. And then you want to move the small one to the middle. To do that, you just need to do this. The big one minus the small one divided by 2. For example, if the big one is 5 centimeter, small one is 1 centimeter, it will be 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So it is 2. So you just need to move it to, okay? So here, you see the total is 50. The small one is 10. So 50 minus 10 divided by 2 is 20. So I just need to select the move tool, click, and move it along so that I can see the green axis. You see, just like that. Now I will just type in 20 and enter. You see it will be in the middle. So you don't need to do any zoom and anything. If you need to do so many of these, I think this is a great way. Okay. Now next thing is I want to make copy of this to the other side to finish the sliding window. So to do that, I will first click on the glass and then hold the Control key and click on the inner frame. So Control allows you to select additional object. Now I selected both objects. I right click and again make it as another group. Okay. Now I can orbit to the back by holding the mouse wheel, move it horizontally, just like that. And then I will use the move command. You see, I just say that I want to do copy, but now I'm selecting the move command. Yes, you listen correctly. Look at the two tips here. You see, the move command also can be used for stretch and copy and even array. So to do that, you select the move tool. I will click this as the start point. You see this particular point here, and then I press Control once. I press the Control key once. So inside the move tools, press Control key once allows you to copy. Now I will just pick the point here. You see? Spacebar. Now I orbit around, go back to previous view. Now I can select the guideline and then I can do delete to delete it. SketchUp is quite easy to use software. Especially it's very flexible when you need to modify the model. So apart from learning AutoCAD 3D, it is also great to learn SketchUp 3D. So see you next time. Bye bye.